Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition Series where I go over every 2023 Men's College Basketball Conference Tournament. And I make a pick for every conference to go to the Big Dance. And this is the 19th of 32 episodes. And this will be the Big West Conference. The tournament will be held at Dollar Loan Center in Henderson, Nevada. The first round will begin Tuesday, March 7th. Quarterfinals Thursday, March 9th. Semifinals Friday, March 10th. And the final Saturday, March 11th at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern on ESPN2. All right, so the seedings for this tournament. Your one seed is UC Irvine, 22-10 overall, 15-5 in conference play. Your 2 seed, UC Santa Barbara, 24-7 overall, 15-5 in conference play. Your 3 seed is UC Riverside, 21-11 overall, 14-6 in conference play. Your 4 seed is Cal State Fullerton, 18-12 overall, 12-6 in conference play. Your 5 seed is Hawaii, 22-10 overall, 13-7 in conference play. Your 6 seed is UC Davis, 18-13 on the year, 11-8 in conference play. Your 7 seed is Long Beach State, 17-15 overall, 11-9 in conference play. Your 8 seed is Cal State Bakersfield, 10-21 overall, 6-14 in conference play. Your 9 seed is Cal State Northridge, 7-24 on the year, 4-16 in conference play. And your 10 seed is Cal Poly, 7-24 on the year, 1-18 in conference play. UC San Diego, ineligible for the 2023 NCAA tournament due to transition period, as they went 10-20 overall, 5-13 in conference play. So it all begins Tuesday, March 7th, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. 9 seed Cal State Northridge, 8 seed Cal State Bakersfield. Northridge is usually a bottom feeder in this league. They have 3 double-digit scorers led by Aiton Wright. And Bakersfield, we've seen at the top of this league sometimes, has fallen back to the pack. 2 guys averaging double figures a game led by Caleb Higgins. I project Bakersfield 4.3, total 129 3/10. So therefore I have Bakersfield advancing. Second of 2 first-round games on Tuesday, March 7th. 10 seed Cal Poly, 7 seed Long Beach State. Cal Poly, 2 guys averaging double figures a game. Alamami Karoma leading the way. And then Long Beach State, 4 guys averaging double figures a game. Well, really 3 because one of them got injured. They're led by Marcus Sahanis. I project Long Beach State 13.5, total 138. So therefore I have Long Beach State advancing. Quarterfinals, Thursday, March 9th. 8 seed Cal State Bakersfield, 1 seed UC Irvine. They have 2 really good scorers, and it's a little bit of a drop-off, led by Dawson Baker. I project Irvine by 13, so therefore I have Irvine advancing. Second of 4 quarterfinal games, 5 seed Hawaii, 4 seed Cal State Cal State Fullerton. Hawaii, pretty balanced scoring, led by Noel Coleman. And then Fullerton had 2 of its last 3 games canceled. They have a couple of good scorers led by Latrell Reitzel Jr. I project Hawaii 5.3, total 131 and 9/20. So therefore, of Hawaii pulling off the seeding upset. Third of 4 quarterfinal games, 7 seed Long Beach State, 2 seed UC Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara, there's 2 top dogs, and then there's a drop-off. They are led by A.J. Mitchell and Miles Norris. I project UC Santa Barbara by 7.3 over Long Beach State, so therefore I have Santa Barbara advancing. And the last of 4 quarterfinal games on Thursday, March 9th, 6 seed UC Davis, 3 seed UC Riverside. UC Davis has one of the better scorers in the country in terms of mid-majors. Elijah Pepper averaging 22.5 per game, 6 boards and 3.5 assists. He's the do-it-all man on UC Davis. And Riverside has 4 double-digit scorers on their team, led by Zion Poulin, averaging over 18 a game, averaging over 4 boards and over 4 assists and a steal per game. This was a tough one. I have Riverside 1.8, total 143 and 11/20, so therefore I have Riverside advancing. Semifinals, 2 games, Friday, March 10th. First one, 5 seed Hawaii, UC Irvine, your 1 seed. We talked about Hawaii. I think they're a team that's coming together, all together with Coleman, Kamaka Hepa, and Jovan McClanahan. And then Irvine, we talked about earlier, Baker and DJ Davis. This was a hard call, but the projection spit out Hawaii 0.7 over UC Irvine. So therefore I have Hawaii pulling off the upset into the championship game. All right, semifinal, 3 seed UC Riverside, 2 seed UC Santa Barbara. We talked about Riverside, and they're great all around with Poland and Flint Cameron, Lachlan Ulbrich, and Kyle Owens. And then UC Santa Barbara, 2 really good elite guys in Mitchell and Norris. I project UC Santa Barbara by 6, so therefore I have them in the championship game. And the championship game, Saturday, March 11th, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, on ESPN2, I should say 9:30 Eastern. 5 seed Hawaii, 2 seed UC Santa Barbara on ESPN2. Should be a great game. We talked about Mitchell and Norris for Barbara, and then the rest of the supporting cast is a group that usually does its job for the most part. And in Hawaii, they have the 3 guys we talked about, and then they're actually a pretty deep team too, but I think the more depth comes on the side of UC Santa Barbara. I project them as a 3-point favorite over Hawaii in this spot. So I have winning the 2023 Big West Conference Tournament, the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. All right, so UC Santa Barbara in the tournament, probably a 15 seed, maybe a 16 seed that gets a bye. All right, teams that are going to be in other postseason tournaments. I don't think any of these guys have been the NIT. Maybe UC Irvine, but CBI and the Basketball Classic for sure. UC Irvine, UC Riverside, Cal State Fullerton, maybe Hawaii, and maybe UC Davis and Long Beach State. So this is a pretty good pool to choose from for these lesser tournaments. All right, and then odds for this tournament. Let's see what DraftKings has for us here. Disappointed that they didn't have the Metro Atlantic. So the Big West, UC Santa Barbara and UC Irvine, a co-favorites at plus 250. Cal State Fullerton's 450. Hawaii's 8-1. UC Davis is 9-1. Long Beach State's 10-1. Riverside's 11-1. Bakersfield's 100-1. Northridge is 250-1, and Cal Poly's 350-1. The long shot that jumped out at me was UC Davis with Pepper averaging the most points of any player in this conference. They're 9-1. I thought they would have a bigger number by their name, but that's a pretty good value play as that team seems to be coming together at the right time. All right, so there you have it for the 2023 Big West Conference Tournament Preview Podcast. Next up is going to be a doozy. the ACC. So stay tuned for that.